Time now for Better Money Boston. Here with Nick Olentuno. He is a certified financial planner with Johnson Brunetti. Nick, I want to ask you, how do you help people choose the right age to take their Social Security?
It's a great question, Megan. I actually read a statistic once that said only 4% of Americans filed for their Social Security at the financially optimal age. I turned that number around, and that really told me that 96% of people just get it wrong when it comes to what is probably the biggest financial decision they'll make. What I'm getting at, you can't just pick a random age. You really need to put a plan in place when it comes to, okay, when are you going to start filing for that Social Security and start receiving that income?
All right, so don't just pick a number, pick an age, and move on. You've got to be strategic. What about thinking about our income sources? Does that figure in?
It absolutely should. You know, what sources of income do you have? Is it a pension, or do you also have rental income? Or is Social Security really going to be your primary source of income in retirement? The easiest way to think about it, my philosophy is you take Social Security as early as you need it if it doesn't result in you being penalized for doing it. When we talk about those penalties, that's where you need to be aware of the tax consequences of receiving your Social Security benefit.
All right, if someone is married, how does that figure in with their spouse?
Well, there are some different strategies that you can use when you are a married couple. Oftentimes, earning records might be different between spouses. One person may have been at home for a good amount of years taking care of kids or managing the house, while the other was out working and earning income. So there might be a discrepancy as far as the earnings record, and as a result, the Social Security benefit that they're each entitled to might be different. So when you are married, when you are filing joint taxes and collecting Social Security, you can be in a unique situation where you can take advantage of some spousal benefits.
All right, you mentioned taxes. That figures in as well.
Absolutely does. A lot of people are somewhat surprised when they say, what do you mean I have to pay taxes on my Social Security benefit? So you don't just want to be aware of how much you're collecting from Social Security, but what are your other income sources? Pension benefits, rental income. How much are you taking out of retirement accounts, which is, of course, taxable as well?
Indeed. You've got a free book on this topic. Tell us about it.
We do. The Social Security Planning Guide. It allows you to think of those different consequences of when and how you should receive your Social Security benefit.
All right. We want you to have it today. So go to bettermoneyboston.com to get it. It is free. Again, that's bettermoneyboston.com. That's this week's Better Money Boston.